Good afternoon, everybody. Hello and welcome all to this career mode episode for the F1 2016 game, and we are in Germany right now for round 12 of our career mode in season 3. And before I start, guys, if you hear any echoing in the background, it's because I've switched rooms. I'm moving into a bigger room, which means I actually have a lot more space and I can actually expand more on my setup in the near future. So I am going to be doing a setup video if you guys want to see that. And my thing's over that, so if you give me a second. There we go. Good thing this isn't the real video because I had it echoing in the background there. But I hope everyone is doing fantastically well in the chat, and it is great to see you as always. And just want to quickly say, guys, a massive thank you to everyone that came out last night to my late stream. Because I obviously did say that I moved rooms, and I've got the router in this room, so I can hardwire it to my PC, so I shouldn't have any form of buffering whatsoever or any issues with that. And I just want to quickly say, guys, as well, I apologise about last night, yesterday's Hungary race video. OBS, while the game was in full screen for me, because I have to do it, because I don't have a second monitor to check on OBS, but while I was racing, OBS crashed, and that's what caused the stream to go down, unfortunately. So I'm a bit annoyed about that, if I'm honest, but I have resolved the issue. Hopefully it won't happen again, but I'm going to probably look at a cheap second monitor maybe for just to stick to the side of my desk so I can just follow the OBS and make sure nothing crashes on there in the future. So going to do a bit of Boxing Day shopping potentially on there. So anyway, we are here for Germany, and if you didn't see the race, unfortunately you know what happened at the end there, but we did finish 4th in that race, by the way, guys. So echo, I can't help it though. DT, it's only for temporary for the time being. It's only a temporary thing. Second monitor for Ryan. No, the main priority, Reese, is the wheel. Is the first priority on there. So I'm gonna maybe go into some, try and get some sponsorship maybe from like Fanatec or something. You know, get a bit of promotion. You know, get some sponsorship for the team. So it's a bit loud, that is. So OBS, open bottling software. That's true. I'm just checking everything looks smooth on the stream and stuff, and then we'll start. And also as well, if you have not seen it, guys, in the description below is a link to the race stream, which happens straight after this qualifying session. And then hopefully later tonight, I will either do the career mode in, I think it's Spa, I think his next race, or an open lobby with you guys. So either way, it will be an open lobby or career mode tonight, and then the other one will be tomorrow evening, if that makes any sense, on there. So we're going to start off this episode, but I'm just going to quickly show you nothing really changed in the update development race up at the front, but Mercedes did bring a chunk load of upgrades and put them ahead of Renault now, so now they're the 5th fastest team in the field. In the standings, obviously, with that 3rd place, Nigel, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Thank you very much, do appreciate it. On there, chat, you know what to do about welcoming new guys. Hashtag welcome him in. On there. It's mad right now, it is right now. But yeah, I'll go through everything about the race, guys, in this video and in the race stream as well. But we're going to start it off now for you guys, and I'm just going to quickly do something down here on my Mac, which is just going to tell me the viewers and stuff, the view count and stuff like that. So without further ado, guys, we're going to start off this episode for qualifying for this one. Make sure if you are liking what you see, slap a like on it right now. If you want to see more of this, the more likes we get on the streams, the better, and the more frequent this series will come out for you guys as well. So, on there. Alright, Mad Dog, I'll see you on there. So, it will be on Xbox, the open lobby. It'll be on PC, the open lobby. So, without further ado, we're going to start this off now. Sit back, enjoy qualifying, guys, and let me know in the comments below where you think we will qualify in this one. Germany has been good to me in the past, but, you know, we'll see how we get on. But anyway, let's crack on with this one. Make sure, guys, to share the stream out, and we'll see how it goes. And Carlos Sainz won the race, by the way, in that one. It was Sainz, Verstappen, Bottas, myself as the top 4. Nothing really changed in the top, so without further ado, let's begin this episode right now for Germany, and now all will be explained of what happened in Hungary. Let's do this, guys. Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 85 of our F1 2016 live career mode being streamed right now on YouTube. We are in Hockenheim for round 12 of our career mode and we are into qualifying for this one as we have got Crofty and Christian Horner again talking very quietly actually. I don't know what they're talking about because there could be some big news on there. So we are here for qualifying and first and foremost guys, I want to apologise for what happened at Hungary. OBS crashed on itself, unfortunately, with 2 laps to go while I was still driving. Basically, we stayed where we were, which was P4 on the in the race. Carlos Sainz won the race, surprisingly, which was quite a shock. Verstappen was second, and Bottas was third. So it means for the championship, we're 20 points behind Verstappen now, with Vettel in third, who had a bit of a poor race, I'm not going to lie, with Sainz now into 3 digits on 105 points. Excuse me, and in the Constructors' Championship, it is still 150 points between myself and Ferrari there. And they're only 53 points ahead of Toro Rosso, which could be quite an interesting battle. But the big battle is Mercedes versus Williams. The gap is now 5 points between the two. And also don't count out McLaren as well on 89 points as well. In terms of the development race, we haven't really upgraded anything just yet. But at the end of this episode of Germany in the race, we will be upgrading the fuel. So everything will be on level 3. For the tiers, and then we'll focus on level 4, which I'll ask you guys to vote in the next episode at in the race stream for Germany, which I will hopefully, if we have enough resource points for whenever race it is, we'll upgrade it on there. But the big change is Mercedes have made 3 upgrades for this race and have jumped Renault now and are catching up to McLaren Honda on there. But before we go on track, guys, we have the agent quickly and see what she has to say for positions. So let's see what she's got to do. Sorry.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
So in this one, we're going to qualify 5th or higher in the session, and obviously beat our teammate Max Verstappen as well. So without further ado, let's head to the track for the German Grand Prix qualifying at Hockenheim. Can we get a pole position, which will be ideal for us if I'm honest, but without further ado, let's go to the track. It's qualifying time, guys. Let's do this.
Welcome to Germany for today's qualifying session at the famous Hockenheim ring. The pit lane lights will turn green in the next minute or two to signify the start of qualifying. This is a track that tends to ask quite a lot of the tyres, both front and rear. So is it fair to say a great deal of management will be needed in order to do well here?
Tyre wear will probably be the dominating factor around this track. It's so easy to use up the life in your tyres as you seek to find the lap time. If you have a good balance to begin with, like the Mercedes and Red Bull, you'll always stand a better chance.
So here we go then, in qualifying for this one, and Jeff's going to try and talk over me, which I'm trying to not do because I really hate Jeff at this point. So in the chat, guys, give me some hate for Jeff right there. We have got the super softs, the softs and the mediums, I think, for this one, but we're just going to keep an eye on qualifying just to see if we're going to have any change of weather. But it is getting a bit cloudy, as you can see, and overcast come end of the session, which is going to be quite interesting going forward into Q2. And it's still overcast. I just want to just keep an eye on the weather because maybe I did see something. There it is. We have rain at the end of Q2, so it could be a wet Q3 here, lads, and it stops raining. So that's interesting weather, I have to say. Will be very spicy. Very spicy for that one. French baguette, yep. So we have got the super softs, the softs, and the super softs for the balanced tyre wear. But this is the setup, guys, I will be running for this race right now. So 6.5 wings. It's basically similar to some of the tracks that we've done so far. There's a bit of a pattern emerging on that, but we are running a bit more tyre pressures as well. And always, for qualifying, get to around about 5 or 6 kilos. So hate for Jeff. Oh, guys, I love you in the chat. But I will put in the description, guys, or in the comments, the setup. I do forget sometimes, but what can I say? On there, so we're going to jump straight out into qualifying. We're going to drive out, because it's a short lap, this one. Not going to lie, it's a short lap. So we're going to go straight out and get a feel for this track. If you were here last night, guys, in my little test stream that I was doing, because I tweaked a few bits just to make sure it didn't crash on me again. We were sort of okay on pace, I'm not going to lie. We'll have to wait and see what quaddie brings us. Different type of conditions. I think it's a bit hotter than it was before. So we'll see how we get on with this one. But we have got the race, guys, after this qualifying session. So in the description below, guys, is a link to that race stream where you can go right now, get it in your tabs on your Internet Explorer or Chrome or whatever you use internet provider. And we'll get going. So hopefully I'm going to start in about 40 minutes or so, because I don't think quality's going to take me that long to do. Because it is a short lap, this one. So we'll see how we get on with that. Any football fans? Something just popped up on my phone saying Alan Pardew's been sacked from Crystal Palace. So anyone's interested about that? The only non-F1 related thing I will say in this stream. So related. So I thought I'd just let anyone know because it just popped up on my phone. So we'll see how we go on this track. Coming to the final corner, running a little bit wide with the dirty air from Jenson Button's McLaren, but we're going to come across the line and then start our first lap. Playing very conservative there through turn 1. Hopefully we won't get any dirty air here from Jenson on exit. Short shift up to 6th gear, and we're up by half a second on Verline, which is very encouraging. Even though Verline is probably the only one of 2 drivers, as Verstappen now fastest on the soft tyre. We just want to get in. Alonso now fastest on a 15.6. So now we're going to get a bit of slipstream now from Jenson here, which is going to help me very nicely. Obviously we are down on power to like the Mercedes, which should be quite quick around here. Could be some surprises coming up, so have a look. 2 temps up on Kvyat. Kvyat's fastest time. So we come into the final 2 corners. Jenson Button just giving us a little bit of a push there with dirty air out of that last corner, but it's not going to really hinder us a little bit as we set a 1:14.5. to go fastest of all by about half a second, so not bad really. Getting a chunk of time back in the final sector, so with a little bit of slipstream from Jenson Button as well, that's helped us a little bit, but I think we should be safe. But the pace of the AI in the first qualifying session will really prove if we're going to stay in or not. But it's Kvyat in 2nd, then the 2 McLarens 3rd and 4th, so it's not bad that, I've got to say. So we're going to cruise back to the pits, so I need you guys to let me know in the comments watching this live if the lag that we had in the pit lane appears, because I did get a bit of lag watching it back off air yesterday, and I did a tweak to it, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have any issues with that. So I'm going to ask you guys when I get to the pit lane to just check if there's no lag in the pits. So I'll need your word on it, because I want this to be a lag-free stream. When we had that at the start of the season, when we had the lag, that was quite embarrassing. So I think we should be safe in Q1, but the car looks pretty good in this part of the lap as we're going to go into the pits. As I'm changing camera for no reason. So there we go, in we go, into the box. Right there, so we're going to go into the pits now. That was very short, if I'm going to lie, but what can I say? Right there, so a lot of you are talking about best race, F1 race in F1. So there's our question for the stream, guys. Write in the chat what your favourite race was. If you could pick any race that you've watched over the years, which one would you class as the best one? For me, there's quite a few. I'm not going to lie. Spain this year was good. Canada 2000 and I think it was 11. I think it was. Canada 11. The leg in the pit lane, fantastic. I'm trying to think of others actually. I'm trying to think of some other races which were quite good. Can't think really of any. Okay, no lag. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So I think we're going to be safe here. Dominant. We're quick in the first sector, then we're only just ahead of Sainz in the middle sector, and then we gain a tenth and a bit on Sainz in the final sector. So we're really pushing the bar on there. We've got Verstappen and Vettel on the soft tyre, which is quite interesting. But we'll just see if anyone pips my time here. But I'm pretty sure the pace will pick up, as Raikkonen's up to P5, splits both McLarens. Let's have a look and see if anything changes. Nothing's really happening. We're happy with our one lap. Sainz is quicker now in the middle sector over us, and I think that's it. And it is. So we stay as we are. Vettel got through just, I have to say. Lots of people actually qualifying on the soft tyre, which is quite interesting in Q1. Hamilton's out. Haryanto out, unfortunately, as well. Lord Haryanto himself, which is a shame. On there, and we've got who else? We've got Pascal Wehrlein, Ericsson, Nasser, and Hulkenberg all out of Q1 at the minute. That's a shame, really. But see that. So in the chat, let's put a bit of a hashtag. Pray for the Lord himself. Pray for Haryanto, guys, in the chat. So I know a lot of you are big fans of Haryanto in this career mode, but as you can see, it is very, very cloudy right now. Oh, we've got rain. We've got to go out now. We've got to go out now. The rain is coming. The rain is coming, so we're going to literally just qualify on softs and just get out there now, because it is going to rain in 5 minutes' time.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
I can go quicker. Sleeping pills. I can go a bit quicker. But this is going to... Oh my god, it's raining, actually. I've just seen the rain. It is raining now. Oh my god. This is going to be quite interesting now. This is going to be very interesting. The rain is coming down now. Get out on track and qualify, because you ain't gonna... But this rain has just popped out of nowhere. A few people are qualifying on super soft tyre. We're going to qualify on the soft tyre.
You're nearly out of fuel.
This is going to be quite interesting, this, I have to say. It looked fine while I was in the pit lane, then when I come out, it's absolutely pouring it down, but I think it's alright to set a time here. This is going to be quite interesting. This is. Yep, it is a bit wet right now for the dries. It's just getting, it's just heavy rain. It's just pouring down, but everyone out on track now is going to have to pit, because there's no way you can set a time on these tyres. It's going to be too slow. But the thing is, people still in the pit lane, they're going to struggle to set a time on the board. And DRS is now disabled. We're going to set a time anyway, because I want to see what we can do with this, but everyone on track's going to have to come into the pits and go on to intermediates. Pretty sure with the DRS disabled. Just trying to make turn one there. It's so difficult to get right there. But even on super softs, you're going to be struggling anyway, so just got to set a time on the board, and then we'll have to go out on inters and just see if we can go quicker. So really, whoever's out now is going to be in a very good position, depending on how wet the track gets. Let's get full lock on. Because you've got to think, everyone in the pit lane is going to go incredibly slower than this, but we'll have to wait and see. Trying to get full lock in again for the Mercedes grandstand section. This is really going to spice up qualifying, this is, I've got to say. And we're actually catching up to the Williams as well, as we go very wide. Just keeping it on the track. A 1:30 for Fernando Alonso. Wow. Okay. It is getting a bit wet now, I'm not going to lie, but all these people are going to be... You can see just Alonso caught it perfectly there, but we're P3. as Bottas is also on the set of softs, as we were very wide, and Perez is the first man to see on the, I think it's the intermediates, so we'll let him through. But as you can see, Raikkonen's now in P5, so I don't know if anyone's actually going to set a time here. I do not know what's going to happen. So this is going to be quite interesting, actually. I've got to say, the times will be intriguing to see. As you can see, that Massa and Palmer on the intermediates. Kvyat, how the hell is Kvyat fastest on super soft tyres in those conditions? That's mental. That's ridiculous. But I think a 1:14 is going to be the pole time, if I'm honest. But we will have to go out on inters right now. Funeral for that sign. We'll get the inters on. I think the inters is the best option here, if I'm honest. The sign for the DRS sign. Right, we're going to just add a little bit of fuel as well, just to do a few laps, put a few laps under our belts. But if you think about it, if we go quicker on this time, we can start on any tyre we want when we go into the race. So we could maybe start on the hardest tyre, possibly, but we'll wait and see how we get on with this. Apparently we've got some new subs, which is fantastic. Hello to all the new subs. I hope you guys are leaving hashtags in the chat so I can actually see, so I can give shout outs to the new people. James, good luck with your interview, mate, whenever that is. So in the chat, guys, I want you to put in a hashtag good luck James or something. Good luck James, because he's got a job interview and I really want him to succeed, as I do for any one of you guys if you've got any form of interviews or exams. So everyone in the chat now, wish him good luck, James Blunt, for his interview. James Burnt, sorry. So in the chat, put hashtag good luck James Burnt, please. So we've got these a bit cold, so Kvyat's Perez is going to try and pass me here, which I'm not really bothered about. And probably try and go around the outside of him there.
If we don't get into 10th or higher, we won't progress to the shootout. Give it your best shot.
See, even Rosberg's ahead of me on super softs on 10th. And I think this is going to be where it is, as Sainz is now the fastest man on the intermediates. So it is now going to be quite an interesting last few minutes of quali here to get in. And it will mean that people are going to be seeing a mixed range of tyre strategies in this one coming up. So we're going to go into rich mix. It could be actually a wet end qualifying now, actually. Taking it nice and carefully through there. Weather update. Weather. Oh, there you go. Jeff doesn't want to help me there, but I am going to start doing that in these races, guys, live, where I'm going to use the voice command thing instead of me just being quiet. But we go fastest. Oh no, we're not actually. We're only 100th of a second off Sainz in the first sector. It's not that bad, if I'm honest, but take it nice and slowly through this corner. Going to double shift it. Look at the time there, 1.5 seconds gained in that sector alone. Get on the power.
Slower than Max. Max is faster.
Yes, Jeff, I know. Raikkonen now is coming out on the intermediates with myself, as we're second last actually. Now, so I think we are going to be on. So we're going to just continue on. That's our time at the minute. We're 6/10 down on Sainz in the middle sector. But this is where we have been strong so far. This final sector, we've been quickest of all by about 3/10, I think it was, in the dry. So this is going to be quite close. Running a very bit wide on the last corner, but we just got on the curve. I'm going to come across the line. It's going to be a 1:26.5, which puts us P3 provisionally, and I'll take that very nicely on there. So I think we should be safe now, but I think that will do for us. So I'm very happy with that time. We want a cam. What cam? Do you mean a face cam or what? No, I don't know what you mean. Swagstar, all the best, mate, for your broken back surgery as well. James, don't burn yourself. You guys. It's going to dry up actually in the last few minutes of qualifying, which is going to be quite interesting. But we're down to P4 now.
Dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Oh, there you go. And we're actually matching Sainz in the first sector there, which is quite close. But we never got anywhere near. We're 6 temps down, but we gained 3 temps back in the final sector to Sainz. So I think we should be safe with the times as it is at the minute. Perez is 1.4 seconds behind me, so I think we should be safe here. I think 7th. Yeah, we got through. We're fine. As the track actually is drying up, actually. So this is I've said actually twice in the space of a sentence. Simu, thanks for subscribing, mate. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. As we got through, Magnussen, Palmer, the French Baguette's out, Gutierrez, Bottas, and Perez are all out on there. So it means all these cars are going to be on whatever tyre they start. So it's going to be quite interesting, this race coming up after this stream. So it's going to be quite interesting. So I may hold out here until it dries up, because apparently it's dry now. Okay, that's interesting. There is rain coming though, again, as I can just see there on the map. So we have got basically 2 brand spanking new sets of super softs to use, and as you can see there is rain. Oh no, it's gone now. Okay, that's fine. It might just be me. We're gonna head back out now. Q3 hype. So we're going to head out out of the pits now on a nice dry track again. So let's try and get into the 114s now. That's going to be my challenge. We came close, but I feel we can do it again, or get anywhere near that, because I think that is what the AI are expected to be on Ultimate. So let's give it our very best shot here. Traffic's going to be a bit of a factor as well, especially with people having 2 fresh sets of super softs ready. This is going to be quite interesting, actually. I said actually again. I need to stop saying that. So we'll just check DRS is working. Yep, working nicely. Got a bit of sparks as well coming out the back of our Red Bull. Just going to short shift a little bit, just get some feel for the track. Looks perfectly dry, which is perfect for us. Here we go then. Brilliantly through that corner. Just a little bit wide on the curb, which does actually slow you down, to be fair. Running out wide, because you have the risk of going onto the gravel. That's awaiting for you. So here we go then. First lap of Q3. A little bit wide out the penultimate corner, but here we go, first lap. Just playing a bit cautious there through turn 1. You can cut that corner completely and get literally done by the stewards, so I'm being very cautious in that turn 1 for the race as well, obviously for penalty reasons, but a 16.6 first sector isn't that bad. As I'm taking some really bizarre line there, I'm not going to lie. Jos Verstappen to Mercedes. Short shift to second just to help with the traction. And that was perfectly done there from ourselves. The sun is breaking out. I can see a little bit of blue sky trying to break through as we come into the Mercedes grandstand now. Running a tad bit wide than I would have liked. As Alonso, the first man, 15.1. So very quick that from Fernando. And we're actually down on him actually in the middle sector. So, and again running wide and going onto the curb. But we have been quick in this last sector as well as Max Verstappen has. So the Red Bulls look pretty strong in this final part of the lap. We're going to see if that is the case because we come into the final corner. Can we get into the 114? It's going to be very close. Again wide at the last corner, but it's going to be a 115.3, which puts us P2 at the minute with Rosberg in P3. As Vettel now goes fast on a 15.111. Very close as Kvyat now breaks into the 114s. A very good time that from Kvyat, who is currently on provisional pole for Toro Rosso once again. And can they get another pole position here, as they did last time out in Hungary? They smashed it, so it's going to be quite very interesting as we've got Vettel there. He's going to try and get a bit of cheeky slipstream from me. but we're just going to just park it up now and go return to the garage once again. So this is going to be quite interesting now. Let's look at the times quickly before we head back out. We've got Sainz and Massa, the only two on track. We're down in 8th place. Wow. As Sainz does a 14.6. What a good time that is from Carlos. As I said to you, the pace picks up. So this is going to be quite interesting. Now, so we're going to have to get another fresh set of Super Softs. And also, I may have only just realised, but I did run quite a lot of fuel. I still had the wet fuel in, so we're going to take out all the fuel out and literally prepare ourselves for what is going to be a very crucial last lap here in this session. We're not going to go out straight away because the track is getting quicker and quicker as we go along, so we want to be really the last man out, which would be quite nice to see. You're right, Cameron Evans, good to see you, mate. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. But remember, guys, to smash the like goal. If you want to see more of this content, then all you need to do is basically slap a like on it. If we can hit 75 likes, that would be sick for this qualifying stream, because we've always hit over 50, which we've already done already, because you guys are awesome at smashing like goals on their confirmed. Boah. That is actually a donation thing as well. If you guys donate a specific amount, it's going to come up going, boah, Kimi Räikkönen. Just want to put it out there. So if you get the correct value, you know. On there. Hopefully I won't bottle it, Zeke. Do not worry. I will try my very best to not bottle it.
We're placed lower than we expected. We're losing time.
But we are the fastest in the last sector, which is quite encouraging. But we're 7 tenths down in the middle, and we're a tenth and a half or so in the first sector. So we can be a little bit maybe aggressive. And see how we go, but I will try my best. Stop that, but don't abuse it. Yes, of course, we don't want to abuse it. So I'm just going to skip a little bit, because we want to be the last man over the line. So we'll just double check we've got the fresh set of Super Softs ready for us. They are indeed, and we just turn the pits for a bit before we go out on there. As we've got Alonso, Rosberg, Vettel, Button, and Kvyat all out on track. We ain't going out just yet. We're just going to just chill for a bit and make sure that we are the last man, because the track will develop even more as these guys will back off their lap once they complete a lap, and then we'll continue to go on there. Don't come in bottles. Thanks, Arthur. I do appreciate that, mate, that your comment there. Thank you very much. 65 likes. We're nearly there, guys. If we can hit 75 likes, we could go for 100, can't we, guys? If we hit 100 by the end of qualifying, that would be amazing if we could do that. There is over nearly 150 of you watching this, which is absolutely insane right now. So thank you to all that have come out. 2, 4, 6. Alright, we're going out now. We ain't taking the risk. As we've got a Williams coming out, and Max Verstappen comes out. So I think we will be the last ones out, I think, in this session. So we're going to come out. Yep, we are indeed the last man to head out of the pits. So we will be on a fast lap here, hopefully. As we have got a donation, thank you very much for that very kind donation, whoever you are, thank you very much. I'll find out who that is in 1 moment's time after my laps, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It goes towards the channel, so I bless you, whoever that is. Thank you very much. Do I find Hockenheim boring or the Nürburgring boring? Which one's your preference? Max Verstappen's backed off here. I don't know what's going on with Max, if he's got a power output issue, but we've lost it there. Oh, we've hit 75 already. Blimey. Right, let's go for 100, guys. I need 25 more likes for the 100. Would be quite amazing if we can hit that. But Max Verstappen is going very slowly, as I've just completely missed that corner. But luckily it's not on a lap. If that was on a lap, then... As we've got a Ferrari, so we're going to let Raikkonen through now, because he's on a flying lap. As we've got 30 seconds to go, so we've got plenty of time here. I'm just going to back off here. I know there's a car coming round, which is a Mercedes, but I think we should be fine. As we're going to start our lap off now. So here we go. This is for pole position. Would like a top 5 just to be happy with the team, if I'm honest.
You're lapping slower than Max. Max is faster. Okay,
Oh, running a little bit wide there on the curb, but we're up by a tenth and a bit. Short shift at the third and short shift at the fourth, just to save a bit of rear degradation. But we are the fastest, only a tiny bit though, by 5/100ths of a second in that first sector. So here we go then. The pole position battle begins now. Very wide, very close actually. We need to be at least 7/10ths of a second, I think, for pole in that delta. So we're on target actually at the minute. Massive moment there of oversteer. We're going to run very wide, but it just seems we're up actually by, we're actually 100th now ahead of Sainz going into the final sector. So this is going to be very, very close. We have been quick though on this lap. We run very wide, but we get it corrected very nicely as we're going to come towards the final two corners. Are we going to secure pole position on a track that I really don't have the time, as Verstappen actually goes fastest on his last lap there? It's going to be very close for pole. Are we going to get pole from our teammate? And the answer is yes, we do. I don't know how much by, but that was incredibly close on there, but we're about to find out right now.
The grid is all set then.
Oh my god, that was close.
Before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three.
Wow.
Who are a Red Bull, Verstappen and Carlos Sainz. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
That really freaked me out when I saw Max Verstappen as I come around the penultimate corner that he went fastest. Blimey, what a lap from Max Verstappen, and we smash it by only a tenth of a second. So we absolutely got it, guys. We got pole position, get in there. It's our first pole in quite a while actually, so I'm very happy with that on there. But it is P1, definitely what I wanted, and we'll move forward with that. And Raymond, I don't know who you are in the YouTubes, but thank you very much for your $5 donation, mate. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but thank you very much, Raymond. If you could let me know who you are on YouTube in the chat, that would be really appreciated, because I don't know who it is on there. But thank you very much for your donation, mate. I really do appreciate it. But it is another pole for us, and has been for quite a while. Definitely what we needed, and very close as well to breaking into the 113s as well, which would be nice. We've got very nice cheeky resource points as well on there. But we're going to wrap up this now, so we're going to go into the race, guys, in a minute on there. And we smashed Verstappen in the rivalry battle, as you can see, 8-3, a bit different from last time. And this is going to be nice as well. We're going to move up the bar towards number 8 in the position, and we're only 2 off from the purple, which will be very nice as well on there. So I'm going to end the qualifying stream for you guys there. So thank you very much to everyone that came out for this one. I do appreciate it that we got the pole position. I did it for you guys, and let's try and get over 100 likes, guys. I do not know. I will find out until the race stream, so I'll let you guys know if you're going to be there for that. It is in the description, guys, for you. James Burnt, thank you very much. James Burnt, thank you very much, mate, for your thing. It's on there. So in the description, let me do that again. In the description below, guys, is a link to the race stream, which will happen in about 5 minutes time. So make sure to go over there right now and get yourself prepared for what is going to be a crack of a race, with some different strategies going to happen with everyone on the intermediates in Q2 on there. But if you can't make it, they will be up later tonight anyway. But until then, guys, to the race, make sure to like the video, guys. Smash that like button right now, and subscribe if you want to see more on the channel for the race in the career mode and stuff like that. So anyway, have a great day, guys, if you can't make it. But if you are going to be able, I will see you in 5 minutes time for the race on this career mode. Until then, I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. If not, have a great day whatever you're doing, and I'll see you guys very soon. Until then, take care, guys, and I'll see you in a minute.